Good morning, fellow Nigerians from Houston, Texas, United States of America. This is Madu, Ajaja, the convener of Open Nigeria in Africa Unite, and the anchor of Nigeria Now at ONN and the Nightingale Radio International. How are you all doing today? Yes, I just wanted to show you one more thing. We rely on evidence. We don't create stories for ourselves for the sake of anything that we want for ourselves personally. Our business is about saving Nigeria from its imminent collapse, arising from its seriated tragedy of leadership. Hear this voice, and the voice is the voice of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2015, when it was compelling for them to remove Goodluck Jonathan from office. Yes, I did not like Jonathan Goodluck because he did not listen to our advice. Twice meeting here in Houston, we told Jonathan Goodluck what he should do to put Nigeria on the path to genuine nationhood and greatness. But he went back to Nigeria, turned his backs on us, and did a direct opposite of every advice we gave to him to create an environment where every Nigerian will feel safe, secure, anywhere and everywhere in Nigeria. They started by telling him, he went into a union with the ones that call themselves Northern leaders. Those Northern leaders are not actually the leaders of the so-called North. Yes, as far as I'm concerned, there is nothing like North. North only exists, only exists for the benefit of Fulani elites in the north of Nigeria that have held our country hostage after their ancestors held the Hausa people in captivity, for as long as they did. So we are not going to continue this mischief. We are not going to continue to believe in this ghost of a dead north that truly does not exist. I am not insulting anybody. I see you who live in the north, in the east, in the west, and everywhere in Nigeria as my brother and my sister from the same country. I have no tribe, I have no region, and I don't care about religion. What I care is about Nigeria. Why is it that we cannot be the one Nigeria on which our independence was premised? That has been my question, and I will not stop asking that question until I get the answer. I'm going to get the answer through my involvement, and that is why I'm inviting you to get involved too with what we are doing. Yes, Nigeria is not the exclusive property of anybody. It's not the exclusive property of the Fulani elites. It's not the exclusive property of Yoruba elites. It's not the exclusive property of the Igbos who have been actually kicked to the curb. It's not the exclusive property of any group in Nigeria or any religion in Nigeria. Nigeria is our collective property. And if you are a Nigerian who go by you are identified as a Nigerian and you are not doing anything to save Nigeria, you are not doing anything to play your own part to defend your stake in Nigeria. You see, they talk about stakeholders. They call themselves stakeholders. And you are the real stakeholder. But you went dead. You kept quiet while some criminals are holding the country hostage. So we are telling them now that their game is up. So no matter how the bandit is not crap, we are going to wake up as a people of Nigeria. If you hear my voice now, please wake up. You're going to hear what Bola Ahmed Tinubu said in 2015. So when Jonathan Goodluck went back home, they told him, the so-called fake Northern leaders, mostly Fulanis, they went to meet him and told him to remove the chairman of the National Population Commission, Dr. Festus Odomegu. I don't even know whether that man is still living. I would love to interview him. Whether he died out of frustration. He was the man who had prepared Nigeria for a scientific census, scientific, driven by data, not go paint your finger blue. He wanted a biometric head count for Nigeria, purely for strategic national planning, including control of criminality. Yes, but they did not want it because they had bandits and terrorists all over the country. They know that if they allowed that biometric head count to take place, all criminals will be easy to catch in Nigeria. You see how they are. These are the people who go to Niger, they go to Chad, they go to Mali, they go to Senegal, they go to whatever country in North Africa to bring people to be counted as Nigerian. They bring them in to vote in Nigerian elections. Dr. Odumegu Festus understood this very well. So he said, okay, we have to put an end to this. Let us count Nigerians for who they are. But they won't have it. They told Jonathan Goodluck, you who praise Jonathan Goodluck as a good president, you got to have to understand. Because our people are so gullible. That is the problem we have. The biggest problem I have with Nigerians is their gullibility. And just the same way they are buying into a terrorist alliance or coalition, they don't think. Nigerians always act on impulse. They don't act on data. They don't act on fact. They don't act on reality. This is the greatest problem. But we are here to change that, to make Nigerians to start thinking beyond beneath the surface. Because we see only what is on the surface. We don't see what is below the surface. What is driving this coalition? What is driving this coalition? Who are those behind it? Why should I belong to it? Why should you belong to it? They come with the rhetoric. They want Bola Ahmed Tinubu out. They were the ones who brought the evil called Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yeah, they were the ones who brought him. So the sharing formula is not favoring them anymore. And they want to remove him through a crazy coalition. No Nigerian should take that coalition seriously. That coalition is a dead on arrival. Here now, we are telling you, it's prophetic. If you don't listen, you will see Nigeria up in flames. I am telling you, even as it stands right now, they want to have their way by all means. The violence is going to increase in Nigeria. I swear, it's the same people. Erufai, was it not one of those who imported the terrorists into Nigeria, the mercenaries into Nigeria? He is in this. He's always not satisfied. He always wants to be in charge. That is their trademark. They want to always be in control. So if you are listening to me, trash their coalition. Don't care. Don't worry about how much you love anybody in there. That coalition should die. It's not a good coalition. Let us form an organic coalition of the Nigerian people. Yeah, did you see? I didn't say political party. A coalition of the Nigerian people to break down the Nigerian system and set the country free. If we don't do that, we are not going to get anywhere. So that coalition should be a dead on arrival. Nobody should take that coalition seriously. So now, I want you to listen. So you hear Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the same man who claimed that he was fighting for democracy in Nigeria. That same man has now become an enemy of democracy, an enemy of opposition, an enemy of those who see things differently from his clouded way of seeing things. A rogue, a terrorist, a bandit, a drug dealer, certificate forger, and an identity thief. Here, the beast of no nation. Do you know where he comes from? Do you know his father? Did you know his? Do you know the primary school he went to? Do you know his high school? Yes. All of a sudden, he came to the United States. How did he get here? On whose name did he arrive here? The State University of Chicago he went to. It's one of the fakest university on earth. Yes, in this land. Anything you get money there, it's like a Nigerian university, corrupt. They will give you whatever you want. So, but because on a day inside Nigeria, you say, oh, State University of Chicago in America, come here. I am going to go to that school and do more investigations on how Bola Ahmed Tinubu is. Did you know he went and produced the Chinese? Only one Chinese was his classmate. Something is not right with this man. And you people still don't see it. And then you want to believe those who brought him to power, because now they moved. They're always moving. That's why they call them headsmen. They're always moving. So they are morphing now into ADC. They have destroyed that party. All right. The first time Rufai left, where did he go? He went to SDP. He got there. SDP was not good enough for him because they didn't want to allow him do what he wanted. So he left. He skied, according to Americans. Now, listen to this.
All of us do not allow the opportunity to make things better for us. They make it better for themselves, for their comfort and their families. Cronyism is prevailing. Today, our rulers in Abuja and across some of their states, you know what they say to us when they remove subsidy and we say no? Hunger is increasing, they say, so what?
You see this liar?
Unemployment is a cause, they say, yes, we know. Why are the people hungry? Is that let them face death. That is what is in Abuja of today. The current way of governance, make nation do the impossible. What it does, it makes poverty and the erosion of just society inevitable. We have gathered at this hour in this place to put an end to the national corruption and corruption. We have assembled here today to bring a new day and a new Nigeria to our people. Today, the Nigerian people are decent and hardworking people. They are equally long suffering. They tolerate for too long. Just because they are long suffering does not mean they should be forced to suffer until death comes. We, our people, we've had enough of excuses. Our people have had enough of having nothing. The current government's trademark is to throw empty words, all action at our problem, as if doing nothing will cause our troubles to live for sheer boredom. Unemployment increases. Industrialization, we have nothing. Refinery, nothing is working. Electricity, they lie. If this is the government of, if this is the government's idea of transformation, and we have none of it, we should not have any of it. Because before, we say the government of slow motion. Now, it is the government of no motion at all. If they want to stand still at the bus stop or train station and be stagnated without poverty, they have the right to do so. And we have a right to kick them out. Not enough that they are stealing from our children tomorrow for lack of investment in education. They are still embezzling the retirement benefit of hardworking Nigeria, including our grandfathers. They are stealing the port, the treasury, not even leaving some coins for us to work with. Let them be out. Out now.
That was Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2015, when it was a desperate and compelling plan to remove President Jonathan Goodluck, who gave them the chance actually, instead of performing and not looking back. He was more interested in second term. After he had had an opportunity of serving the country for 6 years, with which he did absolutely nothing. Imagine 6 years. I don't know what he was actually looking for. 6 years. He served at Yaradua's 2 years. And then he went on to win in a blackmail election that all of us put our hands and soul into. And he wanted some more. He didn't do a damn thing. The country was drifting so dangerously. Jonathan Goodluck, it was who voted for Muhammadu Buhari. He voted for him by his behavior, by opening the treasury to his PDP cronies who were misleading him. And some of them were part of those who put him in danger. And then they abandoned him when it mattered most. But we are where we are now. Our job is to expose criminals and liars. And our job is to prove to the people of Nigeria that politicians will not solve the problem of Nigeria as it stands right now. We have to have an alternative, not their coalition. Now, where were those men of God, Adeboye, who were part of all the protests that helped remove Goodluck Jonathan out of office? Why are they silent? Where is Adeboye? Why is he silent? He had again proved that he is a hypocrite and not the man of God that the people call him. He's not. He's a politician. He's a die-hard tribalist. Now he's silent and declaring 100 days of fasting. What has fasting got to do with fixing an economy? What has fasting got to do with economics? You're abusing spirituality. And those of us who follow them blindly without asking them questions, how has it been since 2015 to now? The country has progressively degenerated, yes, into the abyss. Where are we right now? Nobody is sure of the next minute. Kidnappers, rapists, bandits, terrorists in the east, west, north, and south of the country. And we still don't see any reason for doing something alternatively. Where is Saad Abubakar, the fake Sultan in Sokoto? You who helped bring this criminal to power. Yes, relying that because he's a Muslim. Does Islam accept criminality? Does Islam accept fraudsters? Yes, as leaders. Yes, where are those hypocrites with whom he was? El-Rufai should be ashamed of himself. Now he's looking for another alternative, another coalition to form for real in this country. The people of Nigeria, I must tell you this, you are mostly an unserious people. If you are a serious people, you should be everywhere trashing these men. I am telling you, bring them out and trash them, one after the other, in the east, west, north, and south, because we have them everywhere in Nigeria, holding us hostage. We follow blindly. They throw trash at us like Stalin did with the chicken in the old Soviet Union. And then all of us are falling over ourselves. We are so hungry. We are so poor. And we have identified this problem. We know the sources of our hunger and our poverty, but we don't want to address it. Now is a moment for you to act. Now, let me tell you something. Bola Ahmed Tinubu ought to have been arrested by the people of Nigeria. If the people of Nigeria were indeed serious. Seriously, hold on. Let me read out my position on this idiot called Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They know that there are people who will not take their nonsense. They are going about passing laws to gag the people, to silence the people so that they cannot talk. Now you're hearing me now. Now this is my opinion. This is very strong opinion that I canvass for the people of Nigeria to see. You know, why are you afraid? I am a stakeholder. I am a Nigerian. I am not an alien. I am not a second-class citizen. And you are not. Why are you silent? Why are you not speaking up? Why are you not standing up? Why are you not waking up? Bola Tinubu does not own Nigeria. The Fulani elites do not own Nigeria. Their children are living the life of opulence. Yes, they live outside Nigeria, and you are there organizing. I've seen people moving into APC, and then the remnants are going in the other direction of a fake coalition. Shame on all of us Nigerians. For real, seriously, shame. Bola Ahmed Tinubu ought to be arrested long before now by the people of Nigeria. If they could leave their tribal, regional, religious, and their partisan political tendencies aside and act with purpose as patriotic citizens of their country, united by the hunger to rebuild the battered country, now being overrun by terrorists and bandits, whose masterminds are well known, including some who sit on seized Hausa thrones, and those who now want to be the country's president. Give me Nigeria, and the insecurity will die, because I'm not a politician. And I will not just go after the likes of Bello Turji, who in actual sense are victims, but after their mastermind, who believe, though falsely, that they own Nigeria, and as such are untouchable. Good morning, Nigerians. Go and think about this. Seek an alternative, and a Nigerian alternative, a pan-Nigerian alternative, not driven by politicians. If you want to be part of what we represent, join us at the Open Nigeria Movement. Yes, at the Open Nigeria Movement. I'm going to put it on the body of this post after I see it. Click the link and join. We need a critical mass of critically conscious patriotic Nigerians. Yes, oppressors don't like numbers. Stop following trash. Stop listening to the likes of Reno or Mokri. He's paid to do what he is doing. He's paid to distract you. He's paid to make you look stupid. He's paid to have a false sense of patriotism while our country is being derailed. It is your choice. It is our choice. And collectively, if we decide to act as a united people, driven by a purpose and the destiny of one Nigeria, there's no army that can stop us. It is our fear that fuels them. Our fear is the gasoline that they use to oppress us. Have you heard now? If again, choice is yours. I have the vision, but you have the power of choice. Bye for now.